from my understanding on everything about this drama, TLDR, I understand that there is a YouTuber named Cat and Chat, right? Used to be called Cat Leonti or whatever. And she has this channel where she makes a bunch of drama-based content. And on the content on this channel, she recently posted a video on Doki Bird, which was titled "The Mismanagement of Doki Bird PC Auction Led an Artist On for a Year," which basically kind of painted Doki in a bad light. Now, from my understanding, because again, I haven't really followed this drama completely, I understand this video talks as if though Doki Bird basically just didn't pay an artist or whatever. Then Doki Bird herself came out with a document that then went over a lot of what this video was talking about, not really, you know, talking or referencing it by name, but Doki Bird then followed up with her doc that essentially said, oh no, that whole video was kind of wrong. Here's what really happened. And it outlined that essentially the artist, which was actually like a PC builder from my understanding, basically was charging her like, I don't know, $12,000 almost maybe for like a brand new PC. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever built a PC before, but in my understanding from building PCs myself, the top of the line PC that I can think of purchasing is like $5,000 to $6,000. I don't know how in the heck a PC could ever cost $12,000, including labor costs, because a PC realistically should not take more than a few hours to build, right? So like, I'm not sure where they got these insane prices from, right? And you know, freaking Doki asked them to, you know, show proof of work or whatever. And the person gave them like their day rate and all that stuff. And even then, even with that price, it was what, around like 4,000 pounds, it looks like. And it's like, that's a far cry from the insane amount that the person was asking for, right? So like, I don't understand where that was coming from. I mean, there are people who are saying that Doki Bird, like, you know, maybe was dodging, you know, paying the person who was supposed to get the case, because it was a whole charity auction thing where someone was supposed to get like a PC case or something, and you know, that wasn't the case. Doki was just going through this stuff with the person who was trying to make the PC case or the PC or whatever. It was a lot. But then, right, from my understanding, I do not follow any of this drama, and I'm getting most of it probably wrong because I do not care to look into all of it. The part that I'm more invested in right now is the part with freaking Alicia, right? Who went out of their way to then make a post of their own on Twitter, basically calling out Cat for making that video and not necessarily looking into things completely, because that's just something that Cat has done before, from my understanding. And yeah, it pretty much just devolved into that. And they talked about how I guess Cat has essentially gone ahead and clickbaited the fact that they had cancer before, which is just really screwed up. So genuinely, this entire situation has devolved from Cat first making that video to then Doki having to defend themselves, to then Alicia saying, you clickbaited my cancer, you never really researched anything completely, to now here we are with a video from Alicia saying, I'm so done. That's all I know, and that's what I intend to find out what she's so done with.
I've never made a YouTube video addressing this issue before,
okay,
because
talk to us.
When it happened,
yep,
I was going through a lot. All right. And it was multiple VTubers clickbaiting my cancer for views and money.
Ooh.
Never made a YouTube video about it because I wanted just to forget about it and move on, because I was being really emotionally bombarded. And there was 3 individuals, right, who did this to me. One of them, the moment that they saw YouTube comments saying, hey, she's not cool with that, they took it down and they wrote a big apology within the first like 20 minutes of the video going up. Right?
Okay.
I was like, still fucked up, not okay, whatever, move on. Right? The other person who did it left it up for multiple days because it was one of the best videos on their channel. It was one of their top 5 videos on their entire channel.
Okay. It
was them clickbaiting my cancer. And
how do you even get to a point where you clickbait someone's cancer, though, is the question that I have, right? Because like it seems like a very easy thing to not do, you know? Like, I mean, did they hear that a VTuber potentially had cancer and they were like, hey guys, now I have the title for my next video, right? It's like, it's insane.
They left it up for a significantly longer amount of time, even if it was just 2 days, because they saw how well it was performing. And the video was monetized. That person ended up taking it down after they also were pressured to take it down.
Okay.
And then we have the person we're going to talk about today. There's one content creator who clickbait my cancer, who did not take accountability and blamed other people, and is now bringing it up again as if the issue was resolved and as if the issue was okay. And the only reason why that narrative stands is because I didn't say anything at the time. So to correct that, I'm going to talk about it now. I'll definitely name names here today because we're doing screenshots. The other two, I've more or less moved on from because I was like, they apologized to me directly. You know, they did like all the kind of stuff where it was like, you know what? I fucked up. I realized that I've like gone too far doing this, blah, 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 blah. One of them, not so much. The first one, the guy who did it was super apologetic. The second one, I don't really fucking remember, to be honest, that much.
Okay.
I just remember that she deleted it pretty quickly after like people pushed her pretty hard. And the third one is the one we're talking about today, who brought it back up. Again, I didn't make a video about this originally because I was like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I didn't want to talk about my cancer and I didn't want people bringing it up. I just wanted the videos taken down where people were saying a VTuber with cancer got hacked. And I was like, the bare fucking minimum, right?
There's no shot those were the titles. Wait. Okay, hold on. So like this was about a hack situation and people were titling videos VTuber with cancer got hacked. What does having cancer have to do with the hack situation? I thought there was like, okay, so like I can see why that's actually just awful then, right? Because like you could have just said like, oh, this VTuber got hacked, right? You didn't have to be like VTuber with cancer got hacked. That's actually genuinely screwed up.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted people to not use my cancer for monetization, right?
Yeah.
Because even I don't do that. Even in my video titles, it's called update or health update. I don't even use that in my titles. And for other people to do that was fucked up. So that's what we're going to get into. Because she brought me up again within the past 24 hours.
Oh,
to
God.
excuse her behavior on screwing over another person. And as if she did the
wait, okay, hold on. So all right, so did Kat try to excuse her behavior of the Doki bird thing by saying, hey man, I've screwed up before, that was resolved with Alicia? Because like that sounds, oh my God, dude, I don't know Kat. I've never really met Kat. I've seen Kat around obviously in person and shit like that, but like I've never talked to them. I don't even know if they know I exist, but I know they exist and I've seen them. And yeah, like legitimately they like I've seen their channel for a while now. I've seen the videos that they've been making, and generally speaking, I mean I understand why they make them. Drama gets views, drama makes money, and just realistically looking at the length of their videos, right, just on their channel right now, right, like a channel like this, they're making a lot of money on a lot of these videos. This video is 2 hours long. On the Doki video, 88,000 views, 2 hour long video. That video has gotten them like maybe a couple $1,000. And you know, from the knowledge I have about Kat, they used to be a streamer advice person who would basically focus on giving streamers advice on how to maximize and make a lot of money. And they were really open in the past about, you know, a lot of the money that like they used to make and stuff, like, you know, in streaming, right? Like, and it's just what they've always done. I mean, I guess they gave streamer advice in general, but yeah, like a big focus from what I know was that they tell you how to make a lot of money. But lately they've kind of just turned into like a drama person where they just talk about a lot of drama that's going on or whatever, which I know you're probably watching this video right now and you're being like, Evan, aren't you doing the same thing? Shut up. I am. But realistically, like, you know, I don't do it often, right? And like that's just like kind of their whole thing. I know I've been doing it for the past couple of weeks. We'll get into that. Like, yeah, like this is just their whole thing now. And I guess the difference is that they've just kind of reported on things, kind of like why I do on my Just 7 News channel, but like they just haven't really researched and fact checked a lot of things, and also have clickbaited a few things as well. And that I think is what we're getting into with the whole Alicia thing. Alicia's not okay with the fact that they were used for clickbait and then also used to justify the actions that Kat has then done to Doki. Okay,
right thing by me. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I went through during the whole time. I'm just going to show you screenshots of our conversation in DMs. I'm going to show you the screenshots of what happened in the recent comments she made.
Okay.
And also my tweets. So I'll just show you like everything and receipts of everything. All right. So for those of you guys who don't know about this video, it did get taken down. But we got to go all the way back to when I first discovered that I was clickbaited. So here's the first one. This was what the thumbnail and title were. VTuber with cancer got hacked. Me and the thumbnail, fire around me.
That is
the thumbnail.
A crazy thumbnail, by the way. I see, hear me out. I always laugh at situations like this, but it's more so because I'm impressed. Like, genuinely, like, you could call me a screwed up person, but I'm impressed at how evil some people could be. Like, low key, it's like, if I could get away with stuff like that, I probably would. But like, genuinely, like, that is impressive. That, like, you sat there, you thought this through, and you said, oh, that's the title, that's the thumbnail, we're good to go. Like, that's crazy to me.
VTuber with cancer got hacked, right? The most classless shit you could ever see on the fucking internet. So back when this happened on November 2nd, I went, bro, what the fuck is this title? Clickbaiting my cancer is insane. Reacting to my update video is totally fine, but holy shit, this title. Ethics doesn't exist when there's ad revenue to be made, I guess. I continued on. The title changed to VTuber in remission now. I still have cancer. My main mass is...
Okay, why? No. Why did they still think that it was okay to be like, VTuber in remission got hacked? What does them having cancer have to do with the fact that it got hacked? You could have titled it anything else. Big VTuber got hacked. Reaction VTuber got hacked. Alicia X Death got hacked. I don't care, bro. Just title it anything else. Why cancer?
Is gone. Remission is after my final 2 malignant spots are gone. Dang, can't we just call me the funny VTuber or something?
Yeah.
I don't even clickbait my own cancer and I have it.
That's insane.
And the problem that happened to me during this time frame that I didn't talk about was it's so hard.
I'm sorry. This is a very serious situation. I keep staring at Alicia's tits. I need to stop doing that. All right, wait, your eyes up here. Okay, guys. All right. To be fair, again, whenever you're watching any of my videos, I don't take any situation completely seriously, and I try to make jokes to make myself feel better. So, all right, let's keep focus, chat. Focus.
When you see a bunch of fucking comments, and this was getting like hundreds of comments at the time. Okay. During this video being uploaded, of people being like, "Oh my God, Alicia has cancer." And then she changed the title hours later, like 5-6 hours later, she changed the title to be VTuber in remission because she replied to someone's comment saying, "Oh shit, I didn't know she beat cancer, but I didn't. I had my main mass removed and I still had 2 malignant spots left." So she changed the title to VTuber in remission. And then I started getting bombarded with people congratulating me. And I just broke down because it's like, I was so overwhelmed because I've never wanted to be in a situation where I get brought up in this way and then have to explain, hey, no, I'm still fighting. Like, it was one of the worst weeks that I've gone through as a content creator because of all this shit. And then I left a comment on the video where it goes, both my channels are back already. I got them back last week. Also, what is your title? Clickbaiting my cancer is so disgusting. Right?
That is a lot to unpack there. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, damn, I really feel for Alicia right now, dude. Like, it's not okay. Like, again, I understand why people make those videos. I get it. But at the same time, like, it's so easy. It's so easy to discuss the situation and just not focus on the other part, right? Like, Alicia's channel got hacked, and that should have just been the focus from the start. Her channel got hacked. Talk about her channel getting hacked, which I'm sure maybe the video did talk about. But like, at what point does that have to do with her other situation? Right? Like, genuinely speaking, even right now, I don't even want to talk about it, right? Because that's not the focus of this video. This focus is on, Kat clickbaited Alicia and Kat did a terrible thing, right? Like, that's awful. That is genuinely awful. And, kind of wish it didn't happen. I really do. Like, I don't even know what I would do in Alicia's situation. Like, I'd probably just be incredibly angry.
Like, and then for example, then I read this tweet as well. It's like, I left a comment. This shit is so exhausting. 1, there are comments in their section thinking I'm hacked now, which I'm not. Because, by the way, they made this video about me. This video that they made, they did a week after I already got my account back. So people thought I was still hacked because
the video was a week late. Oh my God, brother. You can't do news content and post it a week later. Or actually, that's not true. I guess technically you can. All right. We see people like Mujin and we see people like Rima and other creators out there do stuff like that. But at least they address, right, that it was a situation that already happened and was already resolved, right? Like they talk about that. They're like, oh, here's a story about how this happened, right? And that would be the way to go about it. But I assume assuming the Cat doesn't necessarily really do that. And unfortunately, with a title like that, people will immediately hop in and be like, yep, this is what's happening currently, when obviously it was a week after. And that is so genuinely unfortunate. And you know, I get it. Like, sometimes you title things certain ways to get the clicks, you try to get the views, but like, this could have been handled a little bit better, right? Like, so much better than Kat did it. And I really feel for Alicia, bro. I really do.
Of this video. And then they thought that I still like that I beat cancer as well from this video. And I had to deal with so many layers of bullshit. And this is being brought up again right now. And I just got out of surgery 2 weeks ago. 2 fucking weeks ago. That's why I haven't been uploading daily like I normally do. 2 weeks ago, I got out of surgery and I'm fucking exhausted. And now it's being brought up again. And I'm like, can this bitch leave me out of her mouth? Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Leave me the fuck alone. Anyways, so the next tweet I made after this was after she deleted it. So November 2nd, and then on November 3rd, she deleted it. She deleted the video. Thank you everyone for the support, but I'm glad she reached out and tried to make amends. She also paid me the read from the video as an apology. Stuff like this is really frustrating and upsetting when feeling like I'm being defined by my illness. I appreciate the support and empathy you have shown me. Mentioning it in the video is fine. My cancer isn't a secret, but please in future creators, don't use it as your title or thumbnail. Feels weird having to say this, but this is the second time this has happened in the past 2 days. It ends up happening a third time, but that person took it down pretty instantly when they got addressed. That was the guy who did it after, by the way. I don't monetize my cancer, so please don't do it either.
Yeah,
right?
no, that's fair.
Basically, that's what happened the day that, like, the 2 days that, like, this all took place and the shit was going down.
Wow.
So these are the DMs between her and I. She reached out to me, right?
Okay.
And I want you to keep in mind, she reached out to me the day after. It's like a full 24 hours after the video's been up. So her lie about the 6-hour time frame and shit is all a lie. She knew. It was up for like a full day. Anyway.
Yo, Cat's like, I gotta get that ad revenue, brother. Right? We gotta get the money rolling in. You know, like, which again, I just, oh God, that's so disgusting to me. That's so, dude, like, if I had no moral compass, I could make so much goddamn money because I know so many things and I could talk about so many things and like I could just drama farm for days, right? But like realistically, I don't want any of that smoke because I like living on the other side, right? The other side where things are kind of peaceful, kind of chill. Don't make that much money. But you know what? Why is my VTuber model on? But you know what? Realistically speaking, like it's fine and it's a little bit better. And I have videos like this where I do talk about things, but like, you know, I'm not trying to like clickbait you, right? I'm just talking about like my thoughts on the current situation that are going on. And you know, right now, I kind of agree with Alicia. This is frustrating to listen to. Like, I'd be done too. This is crazy.
Hold on. Tee up for a second just to read chat for a second. If any, no threats, nothing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Weird, don't do that
right?
Either, chat.
It's okay to be upset on my behalf.
Yep.
But the moment my community says something like threatening or violent or stupid, it gives this person victim mentality. We don't want to give them a platform to stand on here, right? You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's
like,
fair.
The moment you do that, it actually makes us look like the problem.
Yep.
So don't do that. What she did is already bad. You can shame the action, but you can't cross that line very clearly.
No, that makes sense.
Right? Because you know what I mean? Whenever someone does something fucked up and they're like, I'm getting threats. I'm getting so many threats, right? It makes them instantly turn into the victim of the situation. They're not the fucking victim of the situation. I am, right? So don't step over that line.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree with Alicia here. Just obviously support Alicia, and hopefully if anyone's watching my reaction and my thought process of this, just don't even like, you know, you don't be angry at Kat. I mean, you could be angry at Kat, I guess, but like just don't direct that anger towards Kat. Direct that anger and retool it into support for Alicia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a little bit better.
Am I clear? Right?
No, she's very
I don't
fair.
want that. Thank you. So they reached out to me, and this is in the middle of me fucking bawling my eyes out. And I like barely could function that day because of how much shit was going on and how many people were reaching out to me. And my friends were reaching out to me going, what the fuck? People are saying you're in remission. And me having to tell my friends, no, I'm not, as you know. She changed her YouTube channel name. Yes, it's Cat in Chat now. She changed her name like well after this. All right. So, Yeah. Like, insane behavior. And I was just like bawling my eyes out because I had two different people who were making these fucking clickbait titles about me at the same time. And I just wanted them to take their videos down. That's all I wanted. It's like, stop talking about my cancer and stop clickbaiting it. Leave me alone, right? I stay in my own lane. I do my own thing. Leave me the fuck alone, right? Why? Like, why are we using that to profit and to gain? And like, it was just ridiculous. So they reached out to me and said this. Hi, Alicia. Just want to apologize for the video posted about you. I initially filmed the video because I was equally as frustrated as you with YouTube taking down both your channels due to a hacker, and was hoping that making coverage would help boost or help put your channels back up, which is a lie, by the way, because my channels were already back up for a week. So that's a lie.
That's crazy. So what is this is coming off as me as, right, is that like legitimately, I don't know what her process is, right, to give maybe Kat some benefit of the doubt here, but like posting the video a week later, right, is crazy work. And then, you know, claiming like, yeah, I was frustrated with you, even though the situation was already resolved. Maybe she didn't though. Maybe she didn't even bother looking into that whatsoever. But like, it's insane to me to think that you wouldn't, because even when I cover things on my channel, I try to like have as much information as I currently possibly could to be as current as I possibly could be on something. And you know, if I get something wrong, I get it wrong, whatever. But like, you know, a week later, you're telling me you didn't include in your video, oh yeah, this has been resolved, but I still want to talk about it. That's crazy.
By the way,
you know,
next part they say is, after watching your VOD talking about news channels, I decided I did not want to make the video go up anymore, as I figured it wouldn't be any of use to your case, especially with the situation resolving. So she knew, by the way, before she uploaded the video, she knew how I felt about news channels clickbaiting my cancer. She says that very clearly right here. Again, I will read it again. After watching your VOD talking about news channels, I decided that I did not want the video to go up anymore, as I figured it wouldn't be of use to your case, especially with the situation resolving. So she knew I got my channel back, and she knew I didn't want people clickbaiting my cancer. Next part, to clarify.
So hey, I'm not mad that she uploaded the video. She still could have uploaded the video. Just don't use the cancer as the clickbait part, right? Like legitimately, you could have talked about the situation and have like, you know, completely avoided that completely. And like really like, and then she's like pushing the blame to the editor, it looks like in the screenshot here. But like, why? You could have taken it down yourself. I feel like this is the issue that I have with like a lot of creators. They claim that they do not have any access to their channels whatsoever. But the thing is, they definitely do. I don't care if your editor uploaded the video, you could literally still log into your own channel and take down the video yourself. It's something that you have full control over.
I actually never put up the video. It was my editor that uploaded the video and put the title. I apologize if it came out worded badly. English isn't their first language. They did not delete the video. No, it wasn't the editor. Don't say it was the editor. Don't say that, because I will show you proof later that it's not the editor.
Oh.
So don't worry. We'll get
oh gosh. Yeah, I love the comment in chat. News channels in general are scummy. I hate them all. Hey man, listen, all right. I'm just here trying to collect my coin. All right. Like, hey, just keep me out of this. All right. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a news channel. I'm just kind of reacting to this. Like, that's insane that like, you know, she's trying to push this blame, but at least she's saying that there's like more obviously going on here. Like, see, now I don't know. Now I want to know, like, you know, what Kat did. Like, and is there significant proof that there's like, it is fully Kat that just went into this, posted the video themselves, titled the video, and is just trying to blame this unknown editor or something. You know what I'm saying? Wait, no, I don't hate you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully comments don't either.
We'll get there. So don't worry. We have more screenshots going into this about how they still could have stopped it. Get ready. I didn't realize it had happened until now, as I've been a very nocturnal schedule. It was quite busy today. I've since deleted the video, and I again apologize for any harm that might have come your way. I truly did not want the video to be posted. I go, thank you for taking it down. It really sucks being referred to as the cancer VTuber. Wishing your team well. Yeah, today sucked a lot more because of that video.
Who's calling Alicia that? Every single time I've talked to Alicia or talked about Alicia about anything, I'm like, yo, it's that girl that like reacts to everything. Like, this has been my knowledge of Alicia. It's like, yeah, the bitch that reacts to everything. Are we not calling her the bitch that reacts to everything? I'm not. I don't think you're a bitch, Alicia. If you're seeing this, it's just like I call everybody a bitch, so you're a bitch. Now, like, what the hell?
But what's done is done. Thank you again for taking it down. Right? At that point, I was so emotionally fucking drained from how much shit was going on that I just needed it to stop, right? I just needed them to take down the videos, and I was not here to play these games of like back and forth nonsense of like, oh my God, like, how could you do this to me? You should apologize further. I was like, just take it down and like, thank you for taking it down. Just like, that's it, right? And then the next part, they go, I again really apologize. I feel really bad. I've contributed to furthering that. I have no way to check what revenue the video had made since I deleted the moment I realized what happened. But do you have PayPal or something I can send an apology for everything? I do truly feel bad about it all. I appreciate that. My PayPal is, say my PayPal name, right? And they go, send to hope you.
Okay, low-key though, yo, smart on Alicia for like taking the bag, all right? Like, you know, she was like, hey, I don't know how to apologize, but like, can I give you money? And Alicia was like, all right, bet. Like, can someone apologize to me? Give me money? Like, can someone do something bad to me and then pay me back with cash? Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Listen, you are free to screw me up however you want. If you're paying me, I'll take it.
We have a good night, right? I say thanks. Should that PayPal info be public? My full name is public already. It's not a big deal because of my old job as a commentator. So it's not a big deal. Anyways, next part. So this is the comment that they made today. So you're probably wondering, why is something from November 2024 being brought up in 2025?
Yeah.
Right? If I chose not to speak about it then, why am I speaking about it now?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
She used me as an example for how she handles situations. Cat and Chat. She changed her channel name.
Okay.
Yes. This is still the same person. So Cat and Chat recently made a video about Dokeeper.
I wouldn't even necessarily say that paying someone off is handling a situation better, right? Like, I feel like if you had to pay someone to fix a bad situation that you caused upon them, you're not necessarily a good person. Just saying.
And in the comment section of the Dokeeper video, she talks about me and brings up my situation again. And I, like, now that I'm not emotionally like kicking rocks, can actually say what I want to say now. And I'm like, this is stupid to bring me up again as if you handled this well. So let's read it together. Cat in Chat says, I cited the same thing from a personal experience in a video. There was a video I made about a VTuber with cancer, and then I saw the VTuber express they didn't want people talking about it. I wanted to respect that, but was being lazy and planned to delete the private video. It wasn't uploaded yet. When I had the time, since sometimes deleting a video takes a while. Before it was even uploaded.
What?
They knew that they could have deleted the video with the clickbait title.
Okay, first of all, as someone who manages YouTube channels and has several YouTube channels of his own, deleting a video on YouTube, while it sometimes can take a while, recently, deleting videos has been very instant, right? Like if you're deleting a video from YouTube, it is gone the moment you delete it. We see it in cases like with HoloLive, when they're removing videos from channels. That stuff happens instantaneously. So to sit here and say, hey, the video wasn't going to go up, it was like maybe like private or unlisted or whatever, and it, you know, it took a while to delete or whatever. That is a blatant and literal lie. And you know, Alicia definitely knows this being a YouTuber as well.
They already knew before it uploaded. And they said they were too lazy and deleting video takes time. Deleting a video takes 5 seconds and you can even do it on your mobile device.
Yup.
This is them wanting the interaction. They wanted this. This is not about an editor. This was their choice. Because they could have deleted it before it even went up.
Oh my goodness.
5 seconds. And I can say that with assertion because you know what? I'm a fucking YouTuber.
Yep. I hadn't pre-watched. I have not watched this video at all. I called it exactly. Dude, my brain works, dude. Genuinely. Dude, guys, it's like I know what's happening here. It's like I know. I mean, I'm just reacting to it and trying to figure it out. But like realistically speaking, Alicia is like 100% right here. Like genuinely speaking, like this is like Kat literally probably left this video up because hear me out. I have things that I do like this as well. Not necessarily that like I will make a video that's as fucked up as what she did, but like I will have videos where I'm like, I know this video will not earn me any money whatsoever, but you know, for algorithmically, it's probably like bad-ish, but like it'll get me views and it'll get me subs and interactions for the channel. And so like a good example would be my series where I react to VTuber music, right? Like, you know, that doesn't make money at all. I'm not seeing a dime of that, but I do it because people watch, people interact, people subscribe, and that's a way to grow a channel. So a video like this, Kat probably knew in the back of her mind, she's like, yo, this is really bad to do. We probably shouldn't do this. People are gonna get angry. People are gonna be concerned. This is gonna get eyes on my channel. You know, that bad interaction, people are gonna come in, we're gonna get views, subs, all that stuff. So let's just keep it up for a bit. And she was right. It worked out in her favor. She definitely grew her channel a little bit more. So yeah, that's so screwed up, dude.
Say it with assertion. And you can do it from your mobile device. That's not laziness. That's malicious.
Yeah.
That's what that is. You wanted the ad revenue and views from using my name. And that's what you did. And saying otherwise is a lie.
No, it is. I mean, hell, I'm making this video because I'm trying to use her name for views. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to hide it, all right? Like, I'm here for the money. So, like, you know, for Kat to sit there and say otherwise, that's a crazy lie, fam. That's insane.
Now, continuing on. My editor posted it without me knowing. He noticed I hadn't scheduled out a daily video and thought it was good to post. The VTuber was upset, and he changed the title to sound better. It actually sounded worse because English isn't his first language and made the VTuber even more upset. I don't blame him at all. He's human and makes mistakes like the rest of us. That is also a lie. She is the one who changed the title because she replied to someone in the comments going, "Oh, I didn't know she was in remission," and changed the title to VTuber in remission.
And then tried to pass this off and blame the editor, which is crazy work. Dude, how are some people so evil? How do I become this evil? All right. I feel like every single time we go over one of these situations, I'm like trying to like understand how I could be this bad as a human being, right? Because like I feel like, you know, my moral compass, it stops me. It holds me back, dude. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. But some people are just like full send, completely full send. Dude, even before making this video right now that I'm currently recording, right? Like I literally DM'd my manager. I'm like, yo, do you think it would be okay for me to like react to this and talk about it or whatever? And you know, even he had his concerns or whatever, and I was like, okay, all right, I get the concerns. So yeah, legitimately, I have like a multi-step process in my head when I'm trying to figure out if something is okay. How do these people not have that, bro? Do you not have a moral compass? Do you guys just do things? It's crazy.
So she continues on.
There's
I
more.
was asleep the entire time and woke up at 4 p.m. to a shitstorm. I was super confused as to what was happening, even though the entire situation wasn't my fault.
Okay. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's crazy work. Again, how do you sit there and say something is not your fault when it clearly is? Oh my gosh, dude, that's wild.
I had the audacity to say that.
It's
even
impressive.
Though the entire situation
It's impressive.
wasn't my fault. It's a reflection of the Cat and Chat brand. And I immediately took down the video and paid the VTuber compensation for the troubles for the video being up for 6 hours. It was not just up for 6 hours. That is also a lie. As you guys saw by the timestamps of my tweet, it was up for a day. As a brand, things may happen. It isn't your fault. It feels unfair to take responsibility for something you didn't 100% cause. And that's how you can be the bigger person and right the wrongs affected and for the affected parties. She tried to sit here and basically take the high road and essentially say, hey guys, that wasn't my fault, but you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person here and say, yeah, whatever, it was my fault. To try to then go ahead and hide the fact that she screwed up with the Doki situation, because again, from my understanding, because I didn't really look into it, like the Doki situation, she essentially reported on something that one, wasn't necessarily completely true, and two, it was only a Google Doc that I think she had access to from what I was kind of told, and no one else had access to that Google Doc. So she just didn't make a video on this thing that then kind of blew up elsewhere because, you know, she was told a thing that wasn't even necessarily completely true. So like, realistically speaking, who's the fault here, Kat? I would like to know. Just saying. To not create rights by doing this.
Just saying.
The minimum you can do is pay me ad revenue for clickbaiting my cancer.
Okay.
It is entirely 100% your fault. Because again, let's go back to the other part. the V2, and then I saw the VTuber.
Okay, Alicia, I'm not giving you my ad revenue, first of all, because I'm not clickbaiting your cancer. Just want to make that clear. Secondly, you know, Kat, like, I agree with you. I agree with her. But like Kat sitting there, like saying, wow, like, you know, I'm not at fault here, guys. Like, you know, like this is someone else. Like this, does she just not think? I have no other words except for that. Does she not think?
VTuber expressed they didn't want people talking about it. I wanted to respect that, but I was being lazy and planned to delete the private video. It wasn't uploaded yet. When I had some time, since deleting videos takes a while.
It doesn't. It literally doesn't. Okay, maybe Kat is misremembering how YouTube. Okay, she's not misremembering. Videos did used to take a while in the olden days of YouTube, and by olden days I mean like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. This was the case where videos did take a while to delete. But currently, in the current system of YouTube, when you hit the delete button on a video, it deletes literally instantaneously. So like, I don't know. Maybe she hasn't deleted a video in a very long time, and that's why she didn't know. That is, you know, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here, and maybe she's gonna use this as her defense because she's watching this video. But like, realistically speaking, like that has not been the case for so long, and you want me to believe that you haven't deleted a video in so long? Like, that just seems absurd for a YouTuber. I feel like we always make mistakes. We gotta go and delete videos, right? Like, so like for me to sit here and see this just doesn't feel real.
And that's the person they are. There's somebody who is so desperate and knows that I'm not okay with clickbaiting my cancer even before they uploaded the video. So they can't even lie because this is their own words in their own comment section.
Damn.
So I replied, hey, VTuber with cancer here that you made the video about here. We aren't okay.
That's a crazy way to start a sentence. Listen, all right, I never really understand fights between women, but like, y'all be throwing shit at each other that like I feel like men would never do, right? As dudes, we fight, but like y'all just be throwing the shit back at each other. That's crazy. That's good start though. Good start. A lot bolder than I would have done. So let's keep going.
You are super messed up for monetizing my illness. You literally said you were too lazy to delete it. You knew it was wrong, and you said deleting a video takes time. It doesn't. It takes 5 seconds, and you can even do it on your phone. Also, when you got backlash, you renamed the video to VTuber in Remission, which made people think I beat cancer. That put me through more hell. You are the issue, not your team. Stop blaming other people.
Damn. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, impressive work there.
Let's continue on.
Dude, so, Alicia has to write me a diss track, bro. Like, if I ever need someone to help me with a diss track, I'm calling Alicia. Like, I feel like I have to at this rate, right? Like, she's good at this stuff.
Oh, we pulled up this tweet, and let's pull up my most recent ones.
Okay. I'm scared to look at your Twitter.
For why this even came up in the first place.
Okay. So, you're free scrolling on Twitter, please.
There's a whole situation going on with Doki Bird getting a PC made.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
I'm not going to go into much detail about it because, again, I'm not a drama tuber.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, neither am I. All right. Whatever you want to believe, I'm not. I'm just reacting to the situation.
What I took from the situation is Kat's a fucking dickhead.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm done with her shit.
Why am I laughing?
And the fact that she mentioned me in her comment section of the video pissed me off. To act like she took accountability when she took zero in my situation. And the only reason why it got swept under the rug is because I didn't say anything.
Damn.
Which is why it's stupid, because I let it go.
Yep.
I have other things to worry about in my life. But now I'm going through recovery, uploading less because I'm trying to take care of myself, and I have to deal with this shit again. Leave me the fuck alone.
Damn. Wait, so Kat did this to herself. Alicia would have let her slide, but then she decided to make that pinned comment. Damn. Dude, I feel like okay, chat, see, now I'm getting it. I'm understanding that. Bro, that's crazy.
Stop it. We are not okay. What you did wasn't okay.
Damn.
And don't act like you made amends because you didn't.
Damn.
Let's be clear on that. So,
yo, y'all seeing this? This is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, so all right. So, you know, Alicia clearly wants nothing to do with this girl, which is insane to me, bro. Like, hey, man, Alicia, I don't blame you. Okay, like, I hope they never meet in person, bro, because I think Alicia might sway.
Going forward. So I just mentioned like Doki Bird situation a little bit, and then I go, but what sucks also? The person who made the video. Hey, Kat, remember me, the person whose cancer you clickbaited for a YouTube video and blamed anyone else you could for that happening? Your drama channel is shit. You take zero accountability. I let it.
Okay, all right. Maybe that, like you don't gotta shit on the whole channel, all right? Like you could like not like what a person does and then not go over their like whole income thing, right? Like it's like sure, all right. She gets some stuff wrong. Sure, she doesn't take the accountability, and sure, that's kind of screwed up. But like you didn't have to bring the whole channel into it. Now I'm not trying to defend Cat here. I'm just saying that, you know, like slow down, but reel some bullets back in, okay? Like that's. I mean, hey, listen, you're the one who had to deal with it, not me. So, like, I don't know what I'm saying. All right, yo, keep fighting. You do your thing.
Slide and was nice because I was too emotionally exhausted from dealing with the aftermath of your video. But you know, personal beef. But at least you paid me the ad revenue you made off my cancer. So thanks for that, you dick.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
And I linked the tweet just in case people missed it happening. Right? And then I realized a lot of people did not know about the situation because, again, right? Whatever. I was going to let it be at that until one of my commenters showed me that she mentioned me in the recent video. She mentions me in the Doki Bird video in the comment section. Damn. And I was like, can life give me a fucking break?
I'm just saying, man, if I got away with a crime, I wouldn't then reference that crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you robbed the bank, got away with robbing the bank, and then you mention I got away with robbing a bank. I feel like you leave bygones in the past, right? Like, if you did this pretty crappy thing, you got away with doing this pretty crappy thing. Don't then use that crappy thing that you got away with as defense for the other crappy thing that you're doing. Like, I feel like that's not a thing that you should be doing. You could have gotten away with all of this if you just didn't mention it.
Jesus. So I called her out because she thinks that she handled that situation well.
That's crazy.
She thinks the way she treated me was acceptable.
That is insane
Which
work.
Is the most psycho shit.
How do people's brains work like this? I like someone needs to give me lessons on how to be a horrible person, right? Can I get a lesson? Can someone teach me how to be a mean girl? Because I feel like this is mostly a thing that happens with women. Like they have like their whole mean girl phase or whatever. What do I need to do to be a mean girl, right? Like just someone teach me. Evan, you missed the point. She did nothing wrong. That's why she mentioned it again. You're right, chat. Cat is innocent. I get it now. And
it's edited. This is them writing it in the best way they could. And they're still this terrible. Like, that's what we're dealing with here. And I'm like, how the fuck do you believe that you're a decent person? Because you're not.
Damn.
You're just not a good person, in my personal opinion.
Damn. All right.
There's no way I can look at you and be like, oh yeah, you're so sweet and genuine. What the fuck?
That's so funny.
Nope. Dude. I don't like that. I don't care if you're making a One Piece joke. You don't do that. You're out. I already said it once and I'll say it again. You do not get to make joking threats even if they're anime references because I don't want her to be the fucking victim here.
No.
I'm the victim here.
That's true.
What she did is a problem to me.
Yo, speak out, queen.
The moment you guys say stupid shit like that,
hey, you do your thing.
The moment it switches.
Now you're right. You're right. You keep talking your shit. I'm sorry. Listen.
Again, she's the problem.
That's
not
true.
Me.
You're right.
As a community, you're a reflection of me.
Amen.
Act right.
Pause. This is not. I'm not worshiping her. I'm just. I'll let her keep talking.
Don't be stupid.
You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep.
Shaming her is one thing. Threatening is stupid, and you know it.
I do agree with that.
Community, if you're gonna act that way, because you're not one of us. If you're gonna act that way,
I do agree with her. Like again, I said it at the beginning as well. Like genuinely speaking, Kat did a really dumb thing, and rechanneled that energy into supporting Alicia. And like Kat, I don't understand how she got away with that. I don't understand how she keeps getting away with this stuff. You know what's the craziest part about this though is that like I think even as of right now, right? Where is the Kat channel? Bro, she uploaded today. She doesn't care, bro. She uploaded 12 hours ago. This does not bother her in the slightest. Kat's like, all right, whatever. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Dude, Kat, I wish I had the energy that Kat does. She does her thing. She never addresses it like directly and keeps moving, right? You want to get canceled if you cancel yourself, yo. Kat's doing it right. Cinder should have taken a page out of Kat's book, dude. Like, not to bring it up again, but like she should have.
Thank you.
Okay.
Continuing on.
All right.
Being the bigger person, you absolute fuckhead. You clickbaited my cancer. The internet called you out. You changed the title saying that that I'm in remission, which caused people to think that I beat it. Then, after you got double backlash, you reached out to me blaming your editors. You took zero accountability and gave me the ad rev for the video because you monetized my cancer. You're not a good person. Stop acting like it. Even though the entire situation wasn't my fault is stupid. You directly say here, I wanted to respect that, but I was being lazy and planned to delete the video since it takes time. You literally can delete videos from your mobile device. Stop lying. It's not like I'm not a YouTuber. I added her Twitter handle. It's outrageous you knew and still let it go.
Has she responded?
Right? I don't know if she ever replied to it or not, but she probably won't.
She won't. She won't.
She fucked up. So
No,
we'll
listen again. Yo, Kat's kind of smart though. All right, Kat understands how this game works. All right, if she doesn't address it, it'll go away. That's dude. I'm not to. You know, I feel like I have this issue where every time we go over one of these, I'm like looking at it from both sides. Right? I'm seeing that Alicia is the victim here, but also Kat is a fucking genius. Like you gotta admit at least that. Like she's smart. She's getting away with this. Nothing's ever gonna like happen to her. We can be mad all we want, but she's good because she's just gonna ignore it. And like that's what you should have done, Cinder. But like, yeah, realistically, damn, bro, it's still screwed up. It's still very screwed up what's happening with Alicia, like for sure.
Anyways, so that's kind of like the whole rundown of what's going on right now. And all I gotta say is, man, is that me having cancer is not a fucking secret. If you mention it in a video or mention it while talking about me, it happens, right? Using it in your title to get people to click on, you're fucking gross.
True.
Using your thumbnail, you're fucking gross.
Real.
And last but not least, to say it very clearly, right? Leave my name out your motherfucking mouth.
Amen.
Smack.
Amen. Yeah. Nah, you're right. Pop off, Queen. Your name is in my mouth because I'm now monetizing this to make money off of it. But like, you get the like. What I'm doing is a little different. Not better, but different. Nah, I get you. I get you. You good. You good.
And
yep.
That's kind of where I stand on it all. I don't know. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own shit.
Mm-hmm.
No smacking. Yeah, I'm just smack the words out the air.
I don't blame her.
Leave me out of your mouth. Don't talk about me. All right?
Real.
Listen, VTuber drama is VTuber drama. If you want to bring up shit that I'm actually involved in, sure, but don't bring up my cancer. Don't bring up me. I stay in my own lane for a reason.
Never did.
That's about
You brought it up. I never did.
I'm tired.
Now you
okay?
good.
Listen, I just got a surgery 2 weeks ago.
Hey,
leave me the fuck alone.
Hope she's doing well now.
I haven't been uploading daily like I normally do because I'm tired and I want to break and I'm just trying to make it through while going through pain. And now this shit brought up again.
Yep.
And I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm in recovery. I have time to bitch about this. So here we are.
She's so real for this though.
Anyways, that's where I stand. That's how I'm dealing with it. And again, normal stuff, chat. Be normal. When you message people like this or reach out to them, you're representing this community. So don't act out the way that I wouldn't appreciate to be represented.
No, I agree with her in that. All right, you know what? We're going to stop it there. But yeah, no, I think I agree with Alicia. Obviously, I said it like third time here, but like redirect the energy into supporting Alicia. And, you know, you don't really, you know, get angry at Kat. I mean, you can be angry at Kat, just don't really go after Kat, if that makes sense. But yeah, dude, like, you know, there's a couple things that I have learned from this video that I will go over again. One, clickbaiting cancer is kind of gross. I agree. And very screwed up. Two, you know, she really just could have titled the video anything else. Like you could have just been like, yo, Alicia X death got hacked. Like, I feel like that would have been fine and no one would have cared, you know? But like to the cancer thing is crazy work, dog. Because like, how do you not have a moral compass to just see that and say, this is really, really bad and I shouldn't do this? And then to go lie about it and be like, it takes so long to delete. No, it doesn't. You know it doesn't. That's insane. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I think and I hope that we should all not be as terrible as Kat. And Kat, maybe you grow from this, but at the same time, Kat, I mean, you're still growing regardless and you're making money. And I think to you, that's mostly probably what matters. So yeah, keep doing your thing, I guess. But hopefully she comes to understand that what she did was actually really horrible and doesn't really do that again. And yeah, I mean, you know, that's it. I don't really have any more thoughts outside of that, but don't be a horrible person. And please don't be like Kat was in that specific situation. So cool. I'll see you guys in the next video where I am totally not going to be reacting to even more VTuber drama. And if I am, subscribe to the channel anyway, because I like looking into the drama and laughing at it. So that's what we're going to keep doing, I guess. Take care. Peace out. Bye.